Hello, future flight attendants. How are you all doing? I am Jayashri. I'm from a very small town in the state of West Bengal, from the eastern part of India. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, I am a flight attendant. I have been a flight attendant for the last 11 and a half years, out of which 3.5 years I was flying back home with domestic airlines Go First and SpiceJet, and the remaining almost 8.5 years with an international airline in the Middle East. Through my videos, I hope to educate, motivate, and inspire youngsters who want to make a career in the aviation industry. It's a very underrated industry, and not a lot of people know about it. Not a lot of youngsters know or understand that there is a huge career opportunity in this field, be it being a flight attendant, being a pilot, being an aircraft maintenance engineer, be a ramp agent, be a ground staff, be in the operations, be in the sales and marketing, finance, accounts, whatever. Like, it's a huge industry. So through my videos, I try to give as much information as possible about the different interviews in aviation industry, and how can you prepare yourself to make a career in this industry for the long run. In today's video, guys, I would share with you the importance of knowing a second language. I recently made a video in Bengali about the importance of knowing a second language other than English. I'm sorry, other than your mother tongue, basically. So how important it is to be able to speak reasonably good English. So this video is about the same, just that it's how important it is to know how to speak a reasonably good second language. So if you're from India, you would be you probably already are speaking a different language, a second language. Like if you're from Maharashtra, you're probably speaking Marathi, or if you're a Bengali like me, you speak Bengali. So it's a major plus point if you know a different language. However, if you don't, I suggest that you make sincere efforts to learn one, because it really helps. A lot of airlines that recruit Indians as flight attendants, they look for linguistic skills. Just to give you an example, a lot of airlines, they recruit specific language speakers. Like, for example, if the interview is happening in Chennai, the probability is that they are looking for Tamil speakers. So if you are a Tamilian, then kudos for you. You can speak good Tamil, reasonably good Tamil. But if you're not, and you want to go to Chennai, for example, for your interview, it is highly advisable that you learn how to speak Tamil. If not fluent, but communicate enough to communicate to a person in case of an emergency situation. Instead, I would also like to highlight here, guys, that if you don't know how to speak Tamil, or let's say any other language, do not put a wrong information in your CV, because what happens is the airline, these airlines, they trust you. Not just airlines, any company, when you're putting something in your CV, they trust you that it's the right information. And if you don't give the right information, they're not going to take a test or something to find out, okay, do you know how to speak Tamil or no, unless that day the HR who is there taking your interview, himself or herself, is a Tamilian and starts to converse in Tamil with you and you're caught. So you don't want to put yourself in a tight spot like that. It's a major no-no. Of course, you will not make through the interview, and you will be put a red mark. A red mark would be put on your profile for a very long time, for you to be able to even apply for the next time. So it is just an example. Tamil is just an example. But for example, if an airline is coming to Kolkata for recruitment, most probably they're looking for Bengali speakers. If they're coming in Bombay, probably they're looking for Marathi speakers. So make sure that you find out what are the requirements are, eligibility criteria. You prepare yourself accordingly, and you go for the interview, appear for the interview, and you will be selected. Do not put any wrong information. These days, it's very simple to learn a second language. You don't have to be grammatically accurate, to the T. You just need to know how to communicate, to somebody who is not able to speak in English, for example, in the flight. Somebody who wants a glass of water, or who wants to use the washroom, or somebody is having problem in breathing, or they have low sugar or high sugar, these things. So you need to have a basic grasp of the language. Learn it. There are many apps these days. There is the Google Translation as well. For me, it's the go-to place. If I want to translate anything, I don't understand the meaning, I don't understand what it means, I go straight away to the Google Translation, and it really helps. So there are apps in Android, there are apps in iPhone, so it's literally a touch away, learning a new language. I speak Hindi, Bengali. I can understand a bit of Nepali, Punjabi, Odia. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, more or less. But I would really like to learn Malayalam. My husband is from Trivandrum. It's a very hard language, but I would really like to learn it. I would love to learn Arabic, because I am staying in the Middle East. It really helps when you know the local language. It helps you build a rapport, build a trust factor with the locals, which is very important wherever you're staying. And yeah, that's about it. So this video was a super short video about the importance of learning a second language, and make sincere efforts about learning it, and not lie about it in your CV. What happens is, a lot of these interviews are done through third party. Frankfin, for example. So Frankfin might take a small test to know if you know how to learn and speak. Still, it's not a foolproof system. There are people who still get away by lying in their CV, and they get a job. And the thing is, if at any point the company comes to know that you have given false information, you will be terminated. So you don't have to learn crazy good fluent third language. Just show sincere efforts that you've tried. Try to converse with your other, like if you're trying to learn any other language, try to make friends in that language, and try to see if you can speak with them. So that's it. It's nothing heavy duty job to learn a new language. All right, friends, you guys take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.